Hello guys, welcome back to Bull and Watch channel. Guys, today I want to review this SEAMASTER ceramic 43.5 millimeter from Omega. This is a diver, the first diver's watch from Omega that features no date. And this was announced back in 2019. And when it was announced by Omega, I was pretty excited because, like I said, this was the first Omega SEAMASTER diver from Omega that has no date. And I like a simple timepiece like this. Rolex Submariner has no date version, but Omega never had no date SEAMASTER in their catalog until 2019 when they announced this version. And this one is very special. This is different compared to the regular SEAMASTER. The first difference is that this one is bigger. 43.5 millimeter versus 42 millimeter for this regular SEAMASTER regular edition. And this one also has ceramic case, so you can see that it has a black ceramic case, so this is highly scratch resistant, so you can use this timepiece for 10 years and you don't have to worry that it will look brand new, because it has ceramic case, which is basically almost impossible to be scratched. And then the bezel is also made of ceramic and titanium here. So this is quite light. It weighs about 100 grams. So for a watch as big as this one, that is 43.5 millimeter, it's actually quite light. Even though, to be honest, before I owned this timepiece, I thought that it would be very, very light because of ceramic and titanium. But actually, once I hold it in my hand, it's actually not that light. So it's heavier than I thought. And then something that is also quite special from this timepiece is that compared to the regular SEAMASTER, right, you can see like the wave pattern on the dial. On the regular SEAMASTER, it's engraved on the dial, but this one it is raised, so it reflects the light more prominently compared to the regular SEAMASTER. You can see if it gets exposed to the light, you can see the wave starts to glow. But then when you are indoor and there's no light like this, you can see that look, it's dark. So it's very nice. It has this special, it produced this special effect in my opinion, because of that raised wave pattern. And then the legibility is very good on this timepiece, because again, it has no date, and then all the hour marker is quite big, I would say, and they're all raised, so it's very, very easy for you to look at the time. So even if you're in the dark, the loom is very strong, so you will not have any problem. If you are in the cinema, movie theater, or somewhere dark, trust me, you will not have any problem reading the time. It's very, very legible. And then it comes with a rubber strap. The Omega also produced one there's another version that comes with a NATO strap. That's what I want to say. But I prefer this one. I think Diver's watch always looks good with rubber strap, and so I choose this one instead. And yeah, so the rubber is high quality, and you can see like the buckle is also made of ceramic. So if you if you use this in the office, you won't have to worry about scratching the buckle because it's also made of ceramic. But one thing that I don't like from ceramic is that I have to be extra careful about this watch, because if I drop it, or if it hits a hard surface like floor, it may break, and if I break it, then it's gonna be very expensive to reconstruct or refinish the ceramic case. I don't know how much it will cost, but I'm not gonna try. And but I know it will be a lot of money. It's like buying a new watch pretty much. So that's what I don't like about ceramic. Even though, to be honest, it's kind of like a novelty. Owning a ceramic watch. It's highly scratch resistant, and it looks really cool. You can see that it's black. It's not like normal stainless steel watch. And for this watch, it looks really good because you can see the bezel is black, the dial is black, and the ceramic is also black, so all blends in. And it just looks very, very sporty, all black. This watch is nicknamed Dark Side of the Sea, and that's probably because of that. And Omega also produced this ceramic version of Speedmaster, and they call it Dark Side of the Moon. And this one is the first ceramic Seamaster, and that's why it's called Dark Side of the Sea. And then when it comes to proportion, 43.5 millimeter, and the thickness is 14.5, so it's not too thick, and it's quite comfortable to wear. And me, I have 6.5 inches wrist, and the first 1 week after I own it, I didn't feel, to be honest, I didn't feel really that comfortable wearing it, because I feel like it's, oh man, it feels big. But because this is black color, the ceramic, the case, the bezel, everything is black. So black has like this weird, like slimming effect. So even though it's big, 43.5 mil, but it doesn't look that big because of black color. It's dark. And I don't know why. I mean, don't ask me that. I cannot tell. But it looks small. So even though it's a big watch, but it looks small. So after about 1 week, it's actually not that bad. I get used to it. I warm up to the size. And because it's only 14.5, so it doesn't, it's still relatively comfortable, to wear. And so I just gotta get used to the size. But for those of you who have 6.5 inches and above of wrist, you will not encounter any problem. I think this will look really, really good on you. And I have owned several timepieces of Omega watches, and they always wear smaller than their real size. So like for this one, 43.5 mil, but trust me, it will wear smaller than 43.5. So what I want to say is this, guys. A lot of people bash the watch just because they look at the size on the paper. So for those of you who are probably interested, who may be interested in buying this watch, but then maybe you get put off by the 43.5 millimeter size, what I want to say is, please guys, give Omega a shot. Please give this model a shot. Maybe you are interested. Buy it. Trust me, it will wear a lot smaller than what you think. Okay, so even though this is 43.5, it will not wear that big. So with someone like me who only have 6.5 inches wrist, I still can wear it just fine. So yeah, and then let's talk about accuracy. The accuracy is very good. This is META certified, so it's Omega says that this is more accurate than COSC standard. And I can say, yeah, that's true, because from my finding, this one, I measure it, I lose 1 second every single day. So it's very, very accurate. And I have owned many Omega timepieces before, and this is not the first one. And I gotta say that this is one of the best Omega timepiece that I've ever owned in my life. In terms of finishing, the design, and the accuracy is up there. It's very, very accurate, same as all the Omega timepieces that I've owned in the past. So minus 1 second, very, very accurate. And then the rubber strap, I already said that it's good, high quality. But something that I want to point out is Omega has like this neat feature. I think that they designed the rubber strap quite thoughtfully. You can see that there's a small pin there, and then this one is to prevent so if you put on the strap like this, and then what happened is that pin will go through one of the holes here, so it will prevent the watch from, prevent the strap from drop from your wrist, because the pin here will hold the strap. So it's quite a thoughtful design, I would say. Yeah, very, very nice. And yeah, and this watch also has 300 meters water resistance, so you can definitely swim with it. You can go to the beach and dive. with this watch, it will be just fine because it's really a diverse watch. So that's the main purpose of owning this timepiece. And this one has the helium escape valve here, to control the water pressure or something. And a lot of people I know do not like this thing, but it's part of the Omega's heritage. So I doubt that this will be removed in their future line, in their future model line. It will always be there because this is part of the history. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Really, I have nothing else to say. Overall, this is a very nice watch. If you just want to own like a nice daily timepiece that you can wear every single day, something robust and looks good, and you like diverse watch, and this is, I think this is a very, very strong contender. Legibility is very, very good, and especially right now, at this, you know at this point with the crazy Rolex market price, uh, you cannot get Submariner very easily. And even if you can, you got to pay a lot of premiums. So why don't you take a look at a brand outside of Rolex? And this one I think is a good alternative for those of you who want to get Rolex Submariner but you cannot get one. I think you can opt for this one because this one, in my opinion, in terms of finishing and everything, you don't compromise. It's still as good, if not better, than Submariner, if I want to say. If you don't mind the size, which is slightly bigger than Rolex Submariner, I think this one is actually a better diverse watch compared to Rolex Submariner. So yeah, that will be my thought, and that will be the end of this review. I'm not gonna make it long. I hope you like this review, guys. And oh yeah, one more thing. If I have to criticize this watch, what is the downside of this watch? Maybe I wish that this could be made smaller by Omega. 43.5 mil, it's a little bit too big. I mean, for someone like me who has 6.5 inches wrist. But for those of you who have bigger than 6.5 inches wrist, it's not gonna be a problem. But I wish this was smaller. That's my only criticism. But other than that, I have nothing bad to say about this watch. Yeah, so yeah, that will be the end of the review. This is the review of the Seamaster 300 ceramic from Omega. I hope you like this review, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.